Good evening, dear alumni. Welcome to the STCQC Alumni Homecoming 2023, Pag-asa Hatid ni Teresa. In the 75th anniversary of STCQC, we are coming together both online and in person. Please allow me a few minutes of your time, and as your chair, I will provide you with a story of what your STAA accomplished in 2022. In January of last year, the STAA had its second online homecoming. This affair was attended virtually by around 1,000 alumni and guests, and over 4 million pesos was raised, with the school, CEFI, and the Queen of Peace Convent receiving 2.6 million pesos in generous donations from the jubilarian batches. In April, the Visayas was struck by Typhoon Agathon, and millions of pesos were lost in terms of property. The STAA immediately responded by coordinating with its logistics partner, the GMA-7 Kapuso Foundation, led by alumna Mel Chanco of High School 67. The Kapuso Foundation helped STAA bring to the victim of Agathon in Leyte and Capiz 1,000 comfort kits. A comfort kit contains a family-sized blanket and a thick plastic mat, both needed by families during this time of need. I am extra thankful to my own high school batch, High School 70, for hosting the Maid Talks on Investments for Seniors. Their speaker for the event was Mr. Ed Francisco, President of BDO Capital, and the knowledge shared by Ed was truly helpful and informative not only for seniors but also for the younger alumni wishing to invest their hard-earned funds. This talk raised over 100,000 pesos for the Tanging Yaman Foundation and the ICM feeding program, also known as the Pagkain sa Araw-Araw. Also in May, the STAA helped sponsor a formation program for the youth of the San Jose Amang Mapagkalinga Parish o Barangay Bagong Silang in Novaliches. Assistance in the form of school supplies was given to the parish for the children who would complete the formation program. In September, the STAA also packed 274 student kits and 25 teacher kits for the Cambulo Elementary School, a school nestled in the remote area of Ifugao in the Cordilleras, about several hours away from Banawe. Our institutional logistics partner, the Black Pencil Project, headed by Mon Corpus, helped bring these kits to the children of Cambulo. The kits contain the basic supplies such as paper, notebooks, crayons, pencils, and ballpens, good to last the child for one school year. The STAA has been doing this for almost 10 years now and has packed over 10,000 school kits that were delivered by Black Pencil Project to remote communities all over the Philippines. During the last week of October and the first week of November, the STAA sponsored a Terra Talk session, first with the grades 1 to 5 and later with the grade 6 and senior high school students of our alma mater. We were very lucky to have Miss Theresa de la Paz of High School 99 as our speaker. She taught the students the basics of money, of saving, and of investing. For the younger students, she introduced being money smart to them, and for the pre-teens and teens, she talked about having money smart mindsets to help them on their way to being wise about money as they grow older. By the second half of the year, the work on the commemorative book Solitaires was in its home stretch. Vigorous editing was performed by our three editors, Marilee Orosa of High School 64, Pili Opilas of High School 66, and Lorna Tirol of College 67, to ensure no less than a spectacular book of stories of 82 Theresian alumni. In October, the STAA launched its Diamond Jubilee commemorative book, Solitaires. This is the first publication of the STAA so far. The 82 heartwarming stories not only reflect the individual personalities of our alumni writers, but also highlight how STCQC influenced and molded all of us. The schools, values, and the way Theresians deal with their fellow brethren are all a common thread in the stories. Each Theresian will definitely see herself in the stories that are written in this book. Last December, the STAA celebrated Christmas with a fundraising dinner for a cause. A Theresian Christmas carol helped raise funds for the many projects of the STAA. Alumni and their families, students, our nuns, and school administrators all enjoyed an evening of good food and music while celebrating Christmas together for a cause which is so characteristic of all Theresians here and abroad. The STAA also continues to pray every evening through the Rosary, where the entire community prays for the sick, the hungry, the suffering, and for a host of other intentions. The STAA also has pledged to support the ICM's feeding program, or the Pagkain sa Araw-Araw. This is part of a larger feeding program of the Arnold Johnson Kalinga Center in Tayuman, Tondo, Manila. Every day, around 200 homeless individuals are given the chance to bathe, eat a hot meal, and receive formation from religious and lay volunteers at the center. This is another project that the STAA hopes to sustain this year and the years to come. Please know that the STAA is nothing without its Alumni Volunteers. There are committees that work continuously to see to it that your Alumni Association is a vital organization that is responsive to the times. Join a committee and volunteer for our programs and activities. The STAA strives to be a dynamic organization that serves its alumni, the STCQC community, and the larger society. I thank my predecessors, especially Dr. Chitriodica and Ms. Yai Reventar, who have not stopped being supporters of the STAA even after their tenure. Finally, I thank you, my dear alumni, who have not stopped responding to the call of the school, of the nuns, of the association, and of society. It is your generous hearts and spirits that will make the STAA live up to the ideals of our dearest alma mater, that of being faithful, of being able to serve others, of being able to stand for the truth, and of being able to be compassionate at all times. Cheers to all of us. Nada de turbe, y solo Dios basta. Thank you and have an unforgettable and fun-filled evening.